go with the flow. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated, as always. Today we are going to be doing something a little different. I guess if you read the title, you would know that I am going to be reviewing the new Mortal Kombat movie that just came out. Now, sure, I'm a couple days late. Just watched it, last night. And I thought I'd do a review on it. Because frankly, I was pretty disappointed. Now, I don't know about you, and spoiler alert, I will be spoiling some things. Probably not too much, but yeah, I definitely do want to give out the alert there. Now, I'm, a 90s kid. I grew up in the 90s, so I definitely grew up playing Mortal Kombat back in the day. And I haven't really played much Mortal Kombat recently. I definitely saw the Mortal Kombats back in the 90s, the first one, and then Annihilation. Sure, Annihilation was kind of, cheesy. Actually, maybe it was very cheesy. And the first one, was a little cheesy. But I liked that movie. Frankly, now looking back on it, I think it was a great movie and it represented the Mortal Kombat scene well. The whole lore. But now, let's get into this new one, huh? Now, I wasn't really going to watch it. I'm not a big movie guy. In fact, I don't really watch too many movies at all. That's why I don't know how many of these movie reviews I will be doing. Maybe I'll be doing more. I might be watching more movies these days. You never know. But I watched the first, they released the first, 7 minutes of the movie on YouTube. And I watched those first 7 minutes and I was thinking, wow, this movie actually looks pretty good. It seems like they're going to really be taking this thing seriously. And they're going to really try to make a cool movie out of this, Haven't seen a Mortal Kombat movie in a while. Frankly, I don't even know how many are out. I think it's maybe 3. This was probably the 4th one. Yeah, I don't really know. But so I go into it thinking, wow, it doesn't seem like this is going to be a cheesy movie. Those first, 7 minutes, the first scene where, Sub-Zero and the guy who will eventually become Scorpion battle it out back in what was it, the 1600s or something. I thought, wow, this is really cool. This is really cool. But then, after that, once you start getting into the meat of the movie, maybe about 10 minutes in, everything just kind of fell apart for me, They introduced the new character. I guess he's some sort of like MMA fighter or something. And I guess they kind of wanted to make it like he gives up easily or something because in his fight he, taps out. And they really made that a point to show him tapping out, which later on in the movie, yeah, he kind of does tap out, kind of just gets out of there. But for me, that wasn't really the worst part of the movie, Sure, I could have dealt with a new character and adding him in, but I don't really think they did really a good job of, starting the guy's story or, kind of showing how he came to be. All of a sudden, he's just kind of a washed up MMA fighter, which is cool. That's cool. I'm down with that. But then the rest of the movie, it all just kind of fell flat to me, I was really waiting to see like how the whole tournament would come to rise because it's Mortal Kombat, right? You got to have a tournament. Now, I guess they're going to be doing a trilogy or maybe 5 movies because apparently the Sub-Zero guy said he's signed on to do 5 movies, which who knows if that'll ever happen. 5 of these, I don't know. But, and I guess in the second one, the rumor is that we'll do the tournament in the second one. But how do you have a Mortal Kombat movie without an actual tournament? And I think, how they tried to make it so they come and get their powers and that, in Raiden's temple. I didn't really have much of a problem with that. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, it kind of set up like, oh, we're going to be getting into a tournament here pretty soon. The next thing you know, they just kind of have some sort of mashup of fights. And I'm not huge on fight scenes. If fight scenes are done well, yeah, of course, it's cool. But I wanted more of a good storyline, And frankly, I didn't think they really did the story very well. I didn't really feel like I was watching a Mortal Kombat. I think the only thing that this movie really had going for it was the lore of Mortal Kombat. thinking, wow, maybe I'm sooner or later we're gonna have a cool tournament. We're gonna get into the story and it's gonna be cool. But we never really got any of that, did we? No. And Kano, he was cool. I did like Kano. He was a pretty funny character, Definitely stole the show. Don't really have anything bad to say about him. But for the rest, I don't know. And when when they did the whole like fighting thing, the fight mashup, I'm calling that at the end, where they just decided to kind of, you fight him and you fight him and I'll take him and blah, blah, blah. I just think that just was pretty weak, if you ask me. Pretty damn weak. Like, at least they really screwed up with the whole Sonya thing. You thought, oh, Sonya's gonna go and gonna have an epic fight with that one chick with the I don't know, what do you call it? I don't even know who that was. Was that Katana? No, I don't think that was Katana. I forget who her name is. Remember, I haven't really watched the Mortal Kombat or played a Mortal Kombat game in ages, but I did watch the movie, so I don't know why. But yeah, it seemed like they were setting it up, and she even calls her out like, "Oh, let me get the chick with the smile or whatever." And the next thing you know, he's like, "Nah, you go get Kano." It's like, what the hell, She wanted her. Why don't you just give it to her, You set it up, but then you just took it away from us. I thought that could have been a cool part that they totally missed on. I mean, I guess it was kind of cool how she took out Kano, but yeah, could have been cooler if she got what she wanted, And I don't know. I guess the whole climax of the movie was, the end scene where Sub-Zero and Scorpion fight it out. But at that point, I don't think anything was really salvaging it for me. Nothing was going to salvage that movie for me. The whole time I'm thinking, wow, this movie is just terrible. And I was hoping we would get the tournament. But then, by the time the end comes, we weren't getting that tournament. And, there were some cool parts. And as far as the fight scenes go, when you watch a Mortal Kombat movie these days, you want a lot of gore, I guess. People want their gore. And you want some good fatality scenes, which there were some. You had the old lady getting cut in half with the saw. You had the Jax head smash. You had the Liu Kang dragon. But frankly, that was kind of it. You didn't really get much more than that, And the new guy, the MMA fighter, if I even forget his name, I already forgot his name, I mean, that's definitely not a good sign if you're already forgetting the main character's name. But I didn't really think his power was pretty cool. He just learned how to use, like, those weird kind of weapon things. I don't even know what you want to call those weapons. And his body glowed a little bit. But, they kind of fell flat on that guy, right? He was kind of weak. And the way he killed Goro, I mean, come on, give me some more Goro, for God's sakes. You give me one quick scene of Goro and he doesn't even get any good kills? We did not get one Goro kill. We should have at least had 3 pretty gruesome kills from Goro in that movie. But none. We got none. Huge fall flat on that situation. But yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they definitely, obviously, they left it open for a sequel. At least a second one, so I'm assuming we're getting a second one. But at this point, I don't even think I really want to watch that second one. I mean, we're going to get some Johnny Cage in the second one, obviously, because that's what they were, setting up. He's going out to Hollywood to find Johnny Cage. But I don't think Johnny Cage is really going to make me come back and watch the second one. I don't know. Maybe they might fool me again with a good first 7 minutes, put it out on YouTube, let me watch it, let me, think I'm going to get something legit, and then probably just disappoint me again. Yeah, I don't know. But I feel like they could have done a lot better with this one. Let me know if you think they could have done a lot better with this one. Told the story better, maybe. Maybe done a tournament in the first movie. But I don't know. I don't even know if a tournament could have saved this movie. It wasn't super cheesy, like Mortal Kombat Annihilation, super cheesy. But I really thought the first Mortal Kombat did a great job of, getting the tournament going, showing all the characters. I don't know. This one just, I didn't feel a connection to any character in this movie, you know? I wasn't rooting for anybody. It was just a flat movie. The acting wasn't terrible. I'll give it that. It wasn't terrible. They weren't really well-known actors, but that wasn't really bothering me, the acting. It was just the way they went about everything. Kind of just rushing things at times. And, you know, I don't know. I guess it just fell flat. I would probably give it a 3 out of 10. Once again, I say this, there was probably the only thing keeping me interested was the whole Mortal Kombat lore. What characters I might be seeing next, you know, what they're going to do. But yeah, other than that, I wasn't interested at all. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did you like the movie? Did you not like the movie? What kind of things did you like about the movie? What did you hate about the movie? And yeah, if you liked the video, you know, please subscribe, like it, comment, and share the video. Obviously, that always helps. Pretty much appreciated. And I don't know if I'm really doing any more of these movie reviews. I don't really watch too many movies. But yeah, this one just kind of struck a chord with me. And I grew up in the 90s with Mortal Kombat, and I thought I was going to get a good movie. And frankly, I thought I got some crap. Definitely got some crap. But yeah, until next time, go with the flow. I'm out. Later.